Good afternoon, everyone. We have made it to Saturday, day 5 of the Electric Week event, and we got some sleep research to do. And so I haven't made lunch yet for the Snorlax here. I'm still waiting for some more leaks from the Ditto. And I'm also trying to stack up a whole bunch of these cooking pot up from the Glaceon here. And I'm thinking to make the dinner around 5 to like get a massive meal for the Snorlax. So, it was not 100 scored today, but it should still be sufficient for our Delibird hunt. So it's still Delibird that I'm on the hunt for. And with this event, there's a hungry Pokemon every day, and the Pokemon can be of all sleep styles. Typically, I tend to get a lot of snoozing. Over time, it should average out to be the same. It's just based on the percentage difference. But I actually got a slumbering one today. This week, as stated, it doesn't really matter. So let's see if we find a Delibird. I haven't found a single Absol or Delibird all week. So maybe today is our day. Alright, let's see what we got. Got a Flaffy that is on point with the Electric Week event. We got a Gulpin extra size, I don't remember, Swalot. We got a Lucario, got a Cubone, and a Mareep. Let's have a look over on this side. We got a, why not, a Flaffy, a Swablu, and a Slowbro. No new sleep styles. It seems though that we're gonna be getting another Mareep today. I suspect there will be a hungry Pokemon that I could consider too, so we'll just have to see what the results are here for our research today. I'm hoping the Swablu and the Mareep, that would be cool if they could be hungry. Then I can save some biscuits today. The Slowbro. Hey, the Swablu. The Cubone? Let's see with the Cubone. I'm not too into Cubone. I know it's a berry specialist that kind of works. Taupe, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Taupe Hollow? Anyhow, I'm gonna give a single biscuit to the Cubone to just get the value out of that hungry. Not gonna catch it, I think. I have a pretty decent Marowak for the cave island, let's call it that. And I think for today I'm just gonna go with a premium into the Swablu here. There's nothing really else here that I would like. I already have a really good Ampharos. You guys have been commenting a lot about the Ampharos, and yeah, it's pretty good. So we'll get to use the Candy Boost today, and maybe we can go over some of my shiny Pokemon, because I think yesterday we went over more or less all the Pokemon that I use on my team regularly. Oh my god, got the max crit here. Should have used a normal Pokebiscuit, but I'm saving those for later times. Okay, so we're gonna do the Flaffy here so that the friend list is happy, and the Cubone was the bonus here. Interesting. Alright, so we got a decent amount of experience. It does get me to rank 52, which I'm pretty happy about. It's going to be a while until 53, so I'm probably just going to spend a lot of the Dream Shards today and tomorrow to make up for that lack in Dream Shards for the Candy Boost. Okay, so I personally just prefer to review my Pokemon here on screen. It's not berry finding, at least not in the first spot, and it's not mono eggs, which is what I would prefer. My Tyranitar is giving a lot of beans, and so I don't really need those. Dream Shard bonus, Sleep Experience bonus, Skill Level Up Ingredient Finder, Helping bonus at level 100, Speedo Help down. Oof, that's an awful Swablu. Okay, so with the Pokemon research out of the way, I mean, I could consider cooking the Ninja salad just for the giggles. Let's see if it works. I don't remember my bag items for today. I was really on point with it yesterday with all the times and all that. Yeah, I'm still a little bit short on the leaks. It may actually be the case that I won't make it by the dinner time, which is in around 5 hours. I would need 15 leaks, which is 5 more triggers of leaks. I don't think that's gonna happen, but who knows? I have a good camp ticket this week. Maybe my Ditto can pull a good one and get me over the 15 requirement. And so, yeah, we didn't really have much to talk about in terms of the Pokemon caught today or the Pokemon found, really. So I was thinking maybe we can first have a quick look at my overall collection. Maybe there are some Pokemon here that could be interesting to talk about that we haven't really covered. My Flareon is a real good one. Let's have a look at this one. So obviously it's a fire type, so it would be more useful at Taupey Hollow. My goodness gracious. But yeah, it's got the main skill chance up. The energy down doesn't really matter because I have such a really good Sylveon. Yet again, we see the skill level up M. I like the combo there with the skill trigger M coming up after it. And then, at least for me, with the not so important skill specialist, I'm just fine with whatever. Inventory, ingredient finder, inventory, I'm all for it because I have the skill level up M, I have the skill trigger M, and I have the nature up. That's just perfect for this kind of skill specialist. So I suppose a berry finding could be good in there, but you can only find so many of those too. So have we talked about my Walrein yet? I don't think so. It has berry finding. It is a really interesting Pokemon in the sense that it has no helping speed except the really good nature. It increases the speed and lowers the chance of ingredients. It's just what you want on a berry finding, berry specialist Pokemon. For me personally, I do like the ingredient magnet. I know it doesn't trigger all that much, but it has a pretty decent chance of giving me some rare ingredients such as leeks and tails, some corn. I don't really have a Stuffle yet. I haven't spent too much time at Lapis Lakeside. I think a Pichu, a Chikorita, and a Stuffle would be my targets when I eventually get to go explore there, now that I've been very consistent at Snowdrop. I'm trying to get that Delibird. I can't find it, but yeah. So with the ingredient magnet S here, I evolved it from a Spheal. So yeah, 75 here. I'm just gonna be level 6 in that main skill, which I'm pretty happy about. And yeah, let's see here. We saw most of these. Victory Bell, not really all that important. I used it like early on quite a bit, but it's just giving me tomatoes. I don't need tomatoes. It would have been really cool if this one was like double potatoes, but I'll probably use Geodude for that at some point if I don't really find another Pokemon. I was thinking perhaps Kangaskhan could be a cool potato farmer, but the number of candies that you're going to find is just so low. And then Geodude has the potential for mono triple beans, which can be really useful. But yeah, this has the speed of help nature down. It does have ingredient finding up, so that's nice. But yeah, a little bit of inventory, but that's about it with this one. So yeah, I didn't really... Sometimes when I need tomatoes, it's good, but I don't really need tomatoes. So yeah, I also have a Butterfree. This one's not all that great either. It's a berry specialist, but watch this. It's got main skill chance up, it's got skill level up M, and it's got sleep experience bonus. Yeah, it's not really much to find there. The Lucario. Lucario overall is not a good Pokemon. I wouldn't recommend investing in it, but I just happened to find this. It has 4 gold skills. It's got skill level up M as a skill specialist. the speed of help down nature kind of hurts, but to an extent, the EXP gains up kind of helps it in the sense that Lucario is not a very valued Pokemon, so you'll not be getting a lot of candies for it. So I guess it is what it is. The berry finding, the skill level up S. So essentially I get a Dream Shard Magnet Pokemon for free without really having to spend any skill seeds on it, which is almost what I did. You can see it's level 5. I have used a single main skill on it just because I was super excited about Lakeside. It was berry finding S. It was just a waste of main skill. But anyhow, it was also before the announcement of the level 6 main skill, so I was like, yeah, I just need to get this to level 50 and then it's perfect. But the world moves on. Yeah, so we can also have a look at the Mr. Mime. I think Mr. Mime is a really interesting Pokemon. It's like an underrated mixed ingredients specialist for Lakeside. It does have tomatoes, but thankfully it's in the first spot, so you don't really get that many tomatoes. And then you have potatoes, and then you have leeks. And I have a bunch of helping speed here. Unfortunately, there are no ingredient finding sub skills that would have helped a lot, but I mean helping speed, inventory, and then another inventory, it's fine. The only thing that's kind of a problem here is the XP down. Mr. Mime is kind of rare, and so you won't really be getting a lot of candies, which is why every day that I've seen I get a couple of these candies, I just boost these first because they're so rare. I'm not going to do that today. I managed to cross level 32, which I was satisfied with. Okay, I have a lot of Pokemon. We can't go through everything, so just because I promised we would do this at some point this week, we're just gonna quickly go over some of my shiny Pokemon. Spoiler alert, every single one is unusable, unless some of you can somehow point something out to me that I'm not seeing. Maybe that is my overall goal with this section. Give me some feedback on my shiny Pokemon. Maybe some of these potentially can be useful, but that it's just that I'm not seeing it. That would be a pleasant surprise to find in the comments. Yo, Nirth, here's the 4 reasons why your Haunter, for example, actually does work. So I think I could potentially just go from... I should go by time. How about that? That would be interesting. Can you see how many Toxicroak evolutions I have here? It's 4 of them, and I got them pretty early on too. I kind of want to have a look at the double shiny Spheal, but I think that'll have to be for another day. And yet you can see, funnily enough, the only Pokemon I haven't really put a star on here are the Jigglypuff here on top, because I don't care anymore. I have got so many of those too. It's just unhinged. So I'm gonna have a look at the first shiny Pokemon here. I think I made a couple YouTube shorts early on whenever I would find shiny Pokemon. Now, Psyduck is an underrated Pokemon. Its main skill is incredible. It's got the Charge Strength S, which is weaker than M, but the skill trigger rate on the Golduck is insane. Essentially, to run it optimally, you have to open your phone like 20 times a day. No joke. It's just that excessive, which is to an extent why I haven't really put much resources into a Psyduck yet, or even tried to hunt one. Overall, I would say my collection is too heavily into skill and ingredient specialist. I really need to go on the look for some berry finding berry specialist. So after the Greengrass Isle Raikou event, I'll be going to Lakeside for like months. The only thing that's gonna upset that is the Entei event, which is gonna be at Taupei Hollow, and the Suicune event, which I suspect will be on Sign Beach. Okay, anyhow, Psyduck, it's actually a really good Pokemon, and the apple on the second ingredient slot here is really good. 4 apples, you can get far with that for a lot of dishes. But yeah, it's got main skill chance down as a nature, and so that just, it does not work. Skill level up S is good, but yeah, it's not got much going for it. I would also prefer helping bonus on a Pokemon like this, and so yeah, I don't know if any of you can recover this one in the comments. Okay, next up, let's do 3, and then we can round off the video here. So the Slackoth is interesting. Brovini has got a lot of videos, and every now and then he comes up with a couple of surprising things about the Pokemon that I haven't caught on to yet. And this is like a dual specialist. It says berries, but the number of main skill triggers that Slackoth, well, the final evolution, Slacking has is so high, combined with the ingredient magnet skill here, to where it kind of works as both a berry specialist and a skill specialist. So yeah, nothing much to talk about with the ingredients here. It is a berry Pokemon, so typically you don't really consider those much. And then yeah, it's just not really all that good. Inventory, okay. Helping speed, kind of like it, but the EXP gains up, it doesn't really weigh up for the fact that the main skill down here just crushes this duo specialist. Final one, Croagunk. It's kind of cool with the double beans here, bean sausages. As I already have a really good Toxicroak, as I showed in a prior video. But yeah, it's just not really doing its job as a specialist of ingredients. Having, well, helping bonus, inventory, ingredient finder, it kind of works, I guess, to an extent, but I don't really need all that many sausages. And Toxicroak overall is pretty slow, so I think in this case you would much prefer Charizard, which also, by the way, has a favorable berry someplace. Maybe in the future. This could potentially become something, I guess, but just not too into it personally. So those were the 3 shinies we're gonna have a look at today, and then in future videos maybe we can just have a segment at the end where you guys help me point out things with my bad shinies that make them potentially usable in a future investment. So I think that was it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I wish you good luck with the event if you're also playing. Thank you so much for watching.